In the 18th century, quintessential British life was rather different. In particular, tea and scones on the lawn simply weren't possible for the middle classes because only the super rich had lawns. However, right here at Phoenix Mills in Stroud, my next hero changed all that because he invented the lawnmower. His name was Edwin Beard Budding. Edwin Beard Budding was born in 1795, probably in Bisley in Gloucestershire. He's such an unsung hero that there's no known picture of him. At Blenheim Palace, they actually employed 50 men with scythes simply to mow the grass. They were called the mowers. The trouble with a scythe is you need a very sharp blade and you need to hit the grass very fast, because if you go slowly, it simply pushes the grass down and the grass springs back again, uncut. What's more, unless you're experienced, it's very hard work and you simply dig up the lawn. Budding's solution was to prevent the grass from bending by trapping it between two blades. But obviously you couldn't cut the whole lawn just with a pair of scissors, so he wanted to make a machine to imitate the action of the scissors. Cutting a single blade of grass is easy because it's thin and weak, but cutting a whole lot is a whole lot more difficult. Budding realised what he wanted to do with his machine was cut a load of grass one blade at a time. So he invented a machine with two blades, one fixed and the other rotating on a drum. This is my grass. It's just a bit of green notepaper. It sits behind a straight stationary blade. See what happens when I try to cut my grass using two straight blades. Well, it cut one blade of grass, completely useless. You can see that the grass just bends over instead of being cut, just as it did with a slow-moving scythe. Budding's brilliant innovation was a curved blade which ran the full width of the rotating drum. It's cut every single blade. Let's just see that again in slow motion. The point of contact between the two blades moves along, cutting the blades of grass one at a time. Budding found that a curved blade was the perfect solution and patented his first lawnmower in 1830, and I've managed to find one. Look at this beautiful machine. This is an original Budding lawnmower designed 170 years ago. And here are the curved blades, which you can still see on practically every lawnmower. And the extraordinary thing is, it's still cutting grass today. One of the earliest machines went to the Regent's Park Zoological Gardens, where the foreman, Mr. Curtis, was delighted. He said, it does as much work as 6 or 8 men with scythes and brooms, and performs the whole so perfectly as to leave no mark of any kind behind. In the late 1830s, Budding moved to Dursley. In 1846 he died of a stroke, and his name's almost forgotten. But without his brilliant invention, the cricket pitches, the bowling greens, and the lawns of our green and pleasant land simply wouldn't exist.